Hello there, welcome back to the Bolham family channel. Welcome if you're new, and thank you for joining us again if you have watched us previously. We are the Bolham family. We're a family of 7. We aim to show you unboxings, hauls, fun activities and challenges and perhaps even a little bit of cooking. But today we have for you another unboxing, and I mean, I haven't opened it, so I couldn't tell you 100%, but generally Roccabox comes in a lovely pink bag, so I'm confident this is the Roccabox. I'm late in posting this because I waited for a few to come in so that I could film several videos in one go, and then I stagger them for you to watch so you don't have lots of us in one go and then have to wait another week for another video. I like to stagger them so you get to see us regularly. So yeah, so this is the Rogga? It's not the Roccabox, it's the Roccabox. Tongue tied. I am actually quite tired. So yeah, so this box is, I believe, £10 plus postage and packaging, which is roughly £4, £3.95, I think. I struggled to get onto the internet to check if there was any incentives like friend codes. My phone seems to be playing up currently, but if I can figure that out for you, I will leave it below if you would like to. Generally with friend codes, it will give you a little bit of money off your first box, and it will give me a little bit of money off a box, or a little bit of money towards purchasing an item from the company's shop. I don't know, and I can't remember if Roccabox actually does that, if they have an incentive. If they have, I will link it all down below and you can go and have a look and check it out. So Roccabox is a monthly subscription box. It is a cosmetics box. It has hair care, makeup, skincare, generally a little bit of a mixture. It's obviously a box for ladies or young girls. Yeah, young girls tend to like them as well. Yeah, so yeah, and I think like most boxes generally, you tend to get the option of paying for one box, or you can kind of pay up front for like 3 or maybe 6 months, and the more you purchase, the more the price comes down per box. Now, once again, I haven't been able to check that out, but generally speaking, that's how most of the subscriptions operate. I do have several boxes a month, and I have noticed that. You generally have the money taken for your subscription boxes at the beginning of the month, usually the first week. Once they've completed that stage, they then dispatch them. You generally get your subscription boxes probably around about the 14th of the month. Now, I don't know exactly what dates are with each company. I've noticed that my boxes tend to arrive halfway through the month, each month, okay? So this is, oh, excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. Oh. Ooh. So, generally it comes halfway through the month. Yeah, I've just said that, haven't I?
Well, you get more information.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's just open it, shall we? So, yeah, it comes in the pink bag. I'm just gonna rip it open so I can show you guys. Yeah, and I can see the white box. You get used to the way they're all packaged. The only problem is when you order Betty Box and Pink Parcel, they both come from the same company. They've both been wrapped the same way, and I have them to show everybody after this, but I can't tell which one is which. So,
that's annoying.
Yeah, I can't tell. So anyway, this is Roccabox, as I guessed. It comes in a lovely white box like this. Really cute, with a lovely pink embossed logo on the lid. Okay, so when you open it up, I'll show you guys. I can see in the camera. What? Oh, it's difficult taking that lid off. I don't want to drop anything. Right, so that's what it looks when you take the lid off. You have in the top, I'm trying not to look at what's inside, but you have a card. And on the back of that card, it tells you everything that's inside and a bit about it. And I think sometimes it tells you roughly how much products will cost. But anyway, this is how my box looks. Looking good? Is it the same as what you've got? Okay, right. So I'm going to pull one item out at a time and we're going to have a look together. So the first item I have is this. Okay. And this is Patchology Flash Patch Restoring Night Eye Gels. Ooh. That looks interesting. It's quite hard. Perhaps that's the packaging they're in inside. Yeah, okay. Right, let's have a look, see what it says. Flash Patch Restoring Night Eye Gels, RRP £18. Wow. So that's quite expensive for an eye. It is quite an expensive one. This set of eye gels, I'm guessing it's only one. Yeah, it is. Look, it's only one pair, guys. £18 for one pair. Ooh. Ooh. They must be good for the price, yeah. This set of eye gels designed to be used just before you go to bed contain a powerful dose of anti-aging retinol and peptides and arnica to soothe tired eyes. In other words, they'll brighten eyes, reduce dark circles, and fight wrinkles in just 5 minutes. Redefining the meaning of beauty sleep. Oh, okay. Right. So it's not, it actually states down the bottom. I didn't, I hadn't got that far down. It actually states underneath RRP corresponds to pack of 5. So it's 80. This is a trial thing. I assumed wrong. So I got it wrong. It's 5 pairs for £18. Okay? So that's that. And directions: apply, take 5 and relax. Place 1 pair of gels onto clean, dry under eye area for 5 minutes or longer if desired. So you can leave it on longer if you wish. Discard. Oh. Okay, so we have a car letting us know that they're outside. Discard after use and massage remaining serum into skin. So that sounds good fun. Just to give that a go. I don't think no amount of eye gels are going to sort the state of my eyes out because I have chronic fatigue syndrome. So you're going to have to work a real miracle to make my eyes look untired because unfortunately I have an illness that means I'm tired constantly. So, yeah. The second item, haha, joking, look, silica gel, not really. That's that's not an item from me being silly as per. Okie dokie. What have we got next? Ooh. Oh, I think I'm gonna love this one. I think I'm gonna love this one. Look at that. The packaging is really nice.
That is not the packaging.
Look at this. Look at the colour of this tube, guys. I can't. Is it upside down?
Mum, you hold it upside down.
Yeah. You need to read it this way around, guys. So, it's Crabtree and Evelyn Venetian Violet Ultra Moisturising Hand Therapy, and it's 10 grams. Now, I would presume that this is probably a trial size thing. No, it's actually full size.
What?
For a hand cream, I've got to be honest, I think that's quite small because, I mean, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, but generally the hand creams that I buy come in a much bigger tube. And that one, it's quite small. Like in comparison to my hand, it's only just about the size of my finger.
Probably like the size of your middle finger.
Yeah. So if you can picture it being the size of your middle finger, that's how, for a hand cream, I find that quite a small one personally, but you may disagree. Everyone's got their own opinion, haven't they? And different experiences too. I mean, I haven't experienced one this small. You may have done. So, what does it say? Crabtree and Evelyn, Venetian Violet, hand therapy. Oh, mini size. I wonder if that means that's actually not a full size one then, because it does actually say RRP full size. So I'm a little bit confused as to whether I've got this right or wrong. But
I don't know.
if the date goes well enough to justify a little under the table hand action, by which we mean holding hands, of course, then you'll be glad that this has become your handbag staple. A luxuriously rich hand cream from the ultimate purveyors of hand treatments. This scrumptious blend of nutrient-rich oils will leave your mitts feeling truly pampered and smelling good enough to eat. It sounds good. It does sound good. Should we smell it? Should we try a bit?
Don't eat it.
It's got a bit of a seal on it, which is always nice. I do like it when things come sealed, I must admit. I'm just going to peel this off.
Don't eat it.
No, don't eat this. Do you want to try it? Try it? Actually.
Oh my god, that smells amazing.
Do you want to try it?
Go on then.
You do it on the back of your hand.
Ah, it smells a bit like. It smells a bit like these sweets you can get. Like,
Parma violets.
Ooh, I love it.
It smells like Parma violets.
it smells like them really like little tiny sour sweets.
Yeah, Parma.
Oh, it smells
so
like Parma
good.
violet.
Oh,
I love it. I want to eat it.
Thank you, Roccabox. We quite enjoy that.
Thank you, Roccabox.
Yeah, we like that, don't we? We have got a makeup brush. It's one of these new style brushes,
I like.
which I quite like for putting concealer around my under eye. That it's quite nice for that. That's how I tend to use it.
Not keen on them.
It's a Style London Oval Foundation brush. So they're suggesting you use it for foundation. We've been itching to get our hands on one of these miracle brushes for a while now. Once you've applied your foundation with this beauty, you will never, in capital letters, never, never, go back to using your fingers. Seamless application, flawless skin, and a base that couldn't look better if you face tuned it. Say hello to your new favourite tool. Go, guys. I don't know what you think of these. Let's take it out of the packet. Do you want to have a better look?
I think they're good, but it's the quality of them. Some
There we go. That's what it looks like.
I like the look of them, but I don't like the texture.
No,
and
look.
stuff.
It's quite a stiff brush, but it's quite soft. This top bristles here, they're quite soft. So it's quite nice. And like I say, I still think the best use for this is under eyes with your concealer. I find them best for that. Not everyone's the same. We all have preferences and we like to do in our own different ways. There's no right or wrong way. I mean, you know, you have these makeup artists that look absolutely stunning. But some of us don't want it to look like that. You know, we have our own ways. Some of us like it a bit more subtle. Yeah. There we go. So that is the brush. Next item. What have we got next? Just putting it back in the bag. I like to put things away properly before I move on. What do we think of this? Right, what is it? It's a douche. Douche? What do you think?
It's like
Douche. Douchey.
I
Douchey.
would say douche.
Douchey. I think douchey.
Douche.
Yeah, let's call it
Douche.
douche.
We like douche.
Douche.
We're going to call it douche.
Douche.
Okay? Douche,
Douchey.
douche.
We're going to get a douche today.
Tell us what
In
you
it.
tell us what you call it. Do you call it douche? Do you call it douche?
In it.
Anyway, yeah. We do like to have a laugh. We are bonkers in this house. So, douche. Fierce and fine graphic pen. RIP £15. Or a douche bold control graphic marker. RIP £15. So, there was 2 options. And we have got the bold control graphic marker.
Which is douche.
Yeah, they're both douche.
Douche.
Okay, so let us know which one you got. What was yours like? We'd love to see, because I'd like to see what the difference is. I have no idea. That doesn't really, for me, it doesn't really give it away.
No.
So we're going to open it. There we go.
I bet that's good.
So
That looks quite
it's
good.
quite a very thin tip.
Yeah.
It looks good. Doesn't smell of anything. I don't know if I'm smelling an eyeliner. That's just weird. Just weird. Okay. Right,
Moving
so,
on.
yeah, swiftly moving on. We're going to test it on my arm. And look how thin that line is.
That is quite good.
Now you can get quite a precise line with this. And I'm not the best at eyeliner, so maybe this will help.
Secret me from eye.
We all need a douche. We all need a douche.
In it.
I cough. I don't
This could be what I need.
In it, it could be
It could be,
exactly
could be,
what you need. Mm.
This looks good, doesn't it?
We need a bit of
Look how thin it looks.
Mm.
And I can't tell what it is. I think I've seen this brand before, but I can't tell you what or where. So, it looks like this. It's a nice pink and white box. Looks quite pretty.
It's a nice ball.
It's.
And the card says...
Ooh. There.
Larizzi Cosmetics Deep Orchid Lip Stain. RRP £14. So this is definitely a full size.
Full
Product.
size. Oh yeah.
And it says there's nothing quite like the thought of Valentine's Day to put us on the hunt for a super sexy, long-lasting lippy. Mm. Well, it was realistically sent out probably just in time for Valentine's Day for people to wear if they so wished on their dates. What did you do for that Valentine's Day?
More.
Did you do something good? What did you do? Did you wear this? Let me know if you wore this for Valentine's Day. I'd love to know. I didn't, obviously, because I only just opened it. But anyway, with its velvet matte finish that makes lips look fuller and poutier and a colour that lasts all night long, we think we found the one. So this is essentially probably not a very drying liquid lipstick because it is a velvet matte. And generally the velvets, they dry down but not completely, which means they are easier to take off if that's your thing. And they don't dry down, so they don't make your lips feel dry. So if you have issues with dry lips, then perhaps this is the type of lipstick for you. I personally do have dry lips, and I very naughtily enjoy extremely drying, mattifying liquid lipsticks. So I do spend a lot of time applying lip balms and using lip scrubs because of my love for the ones that dry down. I really do like a lipstick that dries down completely, that won't budge, which means I don't have to keep reapplying. So that's my preference. I don't generally use velvet mattes, but we should have a look and see what we think. This is how it looks. There's the, you know, the brand name on there. It's quite a pretty colour. Once again, in previous video I think I've suggested I'm not really, pink is my favourite colour, but I can generally pull off any colour of lipstick, but in terms of pinks, it's very sketchy. Pinks aren't really the sort of colours that generally suit me.
I think red suits you much.
Yeah. This almost looks like a plum colour, actually.
Yeah.
It does.
It's a nice colour though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is pretty. Actually, it's quite thin, so it'd probably build up and be quite nice. It looks more of a mauvey nude to me, rather than a fuchsia pink. It's this one here. We've got the eyeliner from the same box, and then this up here, just ignore that. That's from a previous box I've just filmed, Roccabox, and it had a Pixie Petra lip stain lip balm.
That was
If you would like to see that, I
Birchbox.
will link. Yeah, that was from the Birchbox. We'll link the Birchbox in case you want to see this. But this is what we're talking about currently. This is the Larizzi Velvet Matte Lipstick. And there you go, that's how it looks. So it's quite nice. It's got a bit of a sparkle to it, actually.
Yeah.
It does. It has.
It almost looks
it's got
like...
sparkles in it.
I don't know if it's meant to.
You can't really...
I don't know if it's because of the light reflecting, because it's not quite fully dry yet, which means it doesn't dry fast.
No, it is actually this lipstick.
I think it must be the lipstick.
I think it's the lipstick.
It looks like it's got a bit of a shimmer. So yeah, it is a really, really pretty thing. So I'm just going to put this back in the box. So once again, it's really, really difficult to top things up when you have... oh, let's hold that up. When you have products in your box that aren't quite full size. It's all falling to one side. Come on, guys, sort yourselves out. So... there's the items. That's what we got this month. And I'm quite pleased with it, I have to admit. The hand cream is stunning. Tell us what your favourite product is. We do have more unboxings to come, so stick around over the next few days. We will be uploading more. I think we will have Pink Parcel and Betty Box for you. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you subscribe, please hit the bell button, because if you don't, you won't get notifications every time we upload. And currently we are aiming to upload a video for you every other day. So don't forget that bell button. Okay, thank you again for watching, guys. See you all again very, very soon. Bye.
Bye, everybody.